Hey, Miss G1 1994. I was about to say Miss G1994. 1994. Hey, Miss G1 1994. I was about to say Miss G. Hold on, I got to I had my video. I had my own video playing. Gotta mute that. But hey, how's it going? Mimi and Dante, you finally caught me live. Hey. Hey, what's up, Michaela? How you doing? You said hello? Can you tell everybody go join my family? 1K needed. Michaela, Nicole, you got a network, honey. You got a network. Just leave a comment. Go to their channel, leave a comment, watch one of their videos for, a couple of minutes or so. Leave a comment and tell them to check you out. Tell them to check you out. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. Hi, Anitria. How's it going, everybody? I'm glad you guys could join me tonight because it is kind of late. In the Midwest where we are, it's almost 10:30. And I had actually set the live for 10:30, but then, because sometimes when I set my live, as much as I try to be on time, I'm always like a few minutes late. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Hey, Miss Naturally New Orleans. How you doing? How are you doing? You guys, we're going to review Black Ink New York tonight. Did anybody get a chance to watch? Anybody? I hope y'all did. Because it was a really good episode. I think that as far as C's, I think the lawsuit might go through. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know y'all opinions. And then, of course, after the live, after I'm done reviewing, if you guys want to call in and give me your feedback on, any of the cast members or your thoughts or opinions on anything, you can feel free to call in. I'll put up the phone number so you guys can call in. If you want to call in, and holler at your girl after the live. I'll put the phone number up when we're almost done reviewing. But y'all let me know if y'all watched or if are y'all even fans of Black Ink? I know a lot of people watch me who don't even watch the shows. So that's why I be asking, every time I go live on a review, did y'all watch the show? But even if you didn't, I'm going to give you the rundown, okay? Miss Primetime going to give you the rundown. But, as far as last episode, for those of you who watched, you remember last episode, basically Caesar and not Caesar, Alex and Donna, remember they were discussing, him not being able to work, after C's and Teddy had, jumped him. It was a really bad fight. Y'all, if y'all been watching, y'all seen the clips of the fight. It was a really bad fight. Alex got seriously injured. He did not deserve that whooping. He did not do anything to deserve that whooping. And he got injured to where he can't even work anymore. And thank you, Mimi, for telling everybody to hit the like button. Thank you so much. But yes, everybody on your way in, please hit the like button. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, y'all already know what to do. Hit subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get all my notifications. Thank you. It was ridiculous, Mimi. I think what gets me so much is the fact that C's and Teddy still I'm not going to say they don't get it. I think they're acting like they didn't do anything wrong. And I think they have to keep up that front because they know they did something really wrong. And they know Alex is injured. So I think that's why they got to keep up that front I didn't do nothing. Basic. Okay, remember when Tati last week was talking to Teddy? telling him, why'd y'all do it? Y'all was wrong. You need to apologize. And you said he almost beat them up even when they just... Yes! Did you see him swinging? Girl. Okay, it's like every show, they show the scene like at least 1 or 2 times. They showed a fight. And Alex, I mean, he was like, I mean, he was swinging nonstop. I mean... He got hurt. He really got hurt. But for him to be fighting 2 dudes, 2 big dudes, like Teddy, he all stocky and built. C's is just muscle on top of muscle. So for this little man who weighs about 140, 150 soaking wet, I don't even think Alex weighs 150 pounds. I really don't think he do. He was hurt, but he was handling them. And Donna, like I said before, Donna, that's my chick. That'd be one of them chicks that I know if I went out and I got into some trouble, and especially if it wasn't my fault, she wouldn't think twice about jumping in. That girl jumped in so quick without thinking, helping her man, trying to get them off of him. That's my kind of chick. That's a ride or die. That's a ride or die. Donna was lit. I was like, and that girl thick too. She was on his back like cargo. What's up, DJ3? What up? She gonna ride for her. Man, she love that man. She really do love that man. But that's just natural. Like, if you see somebody getting jumped, and especially if you know it's somebody who don't bother nobody, I mean, your homegirl or your sister or brother or your boyfriend or girlfriend, and they don't be bothering nobody and they get jumped, oh, we all thumping. We all thumping, yes. Mimi, she was on his back like cargo, like weighing him down. But I like Donna. I like Donna and Alex. But they just front. They know what they did was wrong, but they trying to act like, well, he deserved it. I don't know. But at the beginning of the show, they had showed Donna and Alex, and they had went to a consultation and spoke with a lawyer. And I'm getting the feeling, y'all let me know if I'm wrong, but no, I didn't even check out the blogs today. I literally was at work this morning from 7 o'clock till 8:30 tonight. And then I stopped at the grocery store to pick up a few things and came home to get ready to go live. So I haven't checked out the blogs. I've been watching people's YouTube videos throughout the day though while I was at work though. So I was sitting around watching YouTube videos, and grinding at the same time. But what did she post? What did she say? Please let me know what she said. Because Donna, she has been pressuring Alex to, file a lawsuit. And Alex keeps asking, like, you think that's the right thing to do? Do you think I really should be doing that? Is it going to be worth it? Is this the best route to take? And finally, he was like, let's go see a lawyer. Let's go see what the lawyer says. And when they get to the lawyer, and after, they explain, basically everything that went down, the entire incident, play by play, the lawyer, he actually said, it looks like you have a good case here. It looks like you have a case. And although he did state, us as lawyers, we cannot guarantee you that you will win. But I can tell you that it looks like you have a case. And I think he has a case too. And then, as far as being on the show, like, we keep talking about clauses in those contracts, like if they got to sign waivers or anything like that. Keep in mind, it wasn't like Alex was working at Black Ink at the time he got jumped. He was an ex-employee, so Caesar, was no longer his employer. Hey, King, IVO, what's up? But Alex was no longer his employer. So, and on top of that, it was outside of Black Ink. So, this can potentially be a really serious lawsuit. Like, it wasn't like, okay, you know how sometimes on these contracts, they have you sign these waivers, if this happened, that happened, we can't be sued, because they fight all the time on these reality shows. They fight all the time. And some people be getting messed up. I mean, hit with high heels, hit with bottles, with glass. I mean, come on now. What show was that? Love and Hip Hop, LA. Oh my God. It was like every scene they was fighting last season. Like every freaking scene they was fighting last season. And when Lyrica threw that book, that big old book at her husband and it hit him like dead in his head. You know what I'm saying? So they always fighting on these shows. But in this incident, I really think Alex, I think he possibly got a good case, got a lawsuit. But anyway, we shall see. We shall see. But you said and show love on your page. Oh, okay. You talking to DJ? Okay. But as far as like Alex also, like, do y'all get the feeling that he really doesn't want to go forward with the lawsuit, like even after the lawyer told him you possibly have a case? I think you have a case. I think it's mainly because he's kind of on the fence about it, because I think as far as him and C's, like they really, really had a great relationship, before all this. Him and C's was really, really cool. Alex was C's apprentice. So, Alex was already a tattoo artist, but, he had a lot to learn and he had a ways to grow. So he was, C's had put him under him as his apprentice, to try to make him into a great, tattoo artist. You said, yeah, because honestly that makes him look weak. Like he's a man at the end of the day, and you know most of the guys. Right. You reading my mind, Mimi. You reading my mind, because, not only, did they have a great relationship, but C's, he did a lot for him. Like, remember he bonded him out of jail? And then he paid off some of his debts. I mean, Alex, okay. He had once told C's that he was actually closer to him than a lot of his family members. And then, on top of that, Alex is from the streets. He's from the streets. And y'all know, like Mimi said, you know how those street dudes are. For one, Alex don't want to feel like, he's snitching. But I think still, he's real. I think he still, in a way, still cares about Caesar. That's just what I'm getting. Like, that's just what I'm getting. That he still kind of, has some care for Caesar in his heart. And he really don't know if he want to take that route as to doing a lawsuit. You said, and true, I feel like he's so hurt at the grimy stuff Caesar did to him. He probably just over it. Yeah, you know what? I think that is too. I think he probably wants to move on. But then there's the fact that he can't work. Who knows how long it'll be before he can actually work. They said he can't sit down long enough to tattoo. And like I was saying last episode, if his back is that seriously injured, even a sit-down job can put a lot of strain on your back. I mean, you'd really have to have ice packs on your back, heat packs on your back, pillows and cushions, and then sit in one of those chairs, not a wheelchair, but one of those electrical kind of chairs and stuff. Those things are expensive. They're $4,000 or $5,000 for those chairs. So being that he's severely injured and his tissues are damaged, and the doctor don't know how long it'll be before he'll be able to work again, I don't know. I think I would have to go ahead with the lawsuit. That's just me. And as far as snitching, that to me, that don't count as snitching. The last time I looked in the latest street snitching edition bylaws, that right there does not qualify as snitching. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But you said, wow, well, he might have to look into therapy. Yeah, that's what he's doing now. He's been doing therapy. He's been doing therapy for about a month now. And the doctor said it's not getting any better. So they said he will have to be in therapy for quite some time. And then they still can't guarantee that he'll even be able to do, what he used to be able to do. Or they just like, okay, we just got to take it day by day, basically. Just day by day. So that's why, but that's the reason why I think, he even mentioned, he's from the street. And dudes, usually if you get in a fight, you get beat up, you just, you live to see another day. Like Pop said in Friday, you live to see another day. But I don't know. It's not, I don't think this is in the, snitching handbook. I don't think this qualifies. This is just like, okay, you got extremely hurt. It was unwarranted. Let me put it like that, unwarranted. Now, I can see if he was all aggressive and running up on Caesar and came up to him and started fighting him and he got hurt. Oh, you got your ass whooped. You got more than what you came for, bruh. You should have stayed on the porch. You know what I'm saying? But in this situation, he wasn't ready. Teddy sucker punched him from the back. On the side of his head. He wasn't ready. He didn't even see it coming. And he just got mollywopped for no reason. On TV. Everybody saw him get his ass. That alone. Yeah, I'm suing you. That alone. I'm suing you. Y'all jumped me on TV and everybody saw me get my back blown out. Literally. Yeah. I'm suing. But, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But as far as Sky, what do y'all think about Sky's situation? As far as her and her son Dez. Like, how do y'all feel about her? Okay, y'all remember last episode? Dez's father. You said, yeah, but I feel like everybody respect Alex because first of all, you don't jump no grown men. There you go. And that's why a lot of people is on Alex's side because Teddy sucker punched him. Like what grown man sucker punches you? The fact that the man is like half their weight. They didn't even have to do all that. It was an overkill. And I think that's the reason why Donna's pressuring him to sue. Because it was an overkill. They just didn't fight. They jumped him. They dragged him. They slammed him. I mean, he got messed up. And yes, I'll be wanting some coins. Like Maddie T.S. Madison says, run me my coins. Run me my coinage. But okay. Mimi, Sky. Last episode. Okay, now remember, Sky's sons grew up in foster care. And then they were adopted. So, you said Teddy talking about some loyalty season, nigga, but y'all some like, right. Right. And we gonna get to that too. Sky had, her children were adopted very young. And once they were, of age, or close to around the time when Dez was about to graduate, she started to try to get more involved in their lives. Dez, she's a lot closer to Dez, as we saw in the show, she's a lot closer to Dez. But Dez's father, he has been trying to get involved in Dez's life also. And I think because of the fact that he and Sky had a very, very, very rough relationship. I mean, you saw how aggressive that dude was. For those of y'all who watched the last episode, he was really aggressive. He was combative. I mean, he was all up in her face, yelling at her, cussing at her. When she was trying to be, you know, mature. Okay, now y'all know Sky be going left. Sky will go left on you in a heartbeat. And she would go from 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. But she was trying to be, you know, the mature person, act like a lady, have a, you know, adult conversation. But Dez's father, he wasn't trying that. Like, yeah, like, remember when they was at the restaurant? And she was sitting there all smiles and everything. She was ready to give him Dez's contact information. She was ready. She had made a decision, talked with some friends. You know, they help her realize, you know, it's about time he contacts y'all's son. Soon as he sit down, is you going to give me the information or not? She's like, hold up, wait a minute, slow your roll. Why you so, man, F that Sky, I'm sick of blah, 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 blah. And he just started going off and calling her names. And all right, Sky, she held it in for a minute. She held it in for a minute. But after a while, Sky jumped up from that table and started chasing him outside. And she decided not to give him the contact information. So when Dez found out that his father was trying to contact him, she was trying to explain to him, like, why? Like, your dad, he was aggressive. He was, you know, combative. He was going off, flipping out. I mean, I can see why she did it, you know, why she didn't give him the contact information. But then again, on the flip side, like, how many people y'all know that's been in a relationship and they break up because they're always arguing, fighting, sometimes, you know, putting their hands on each other. And, but, when the man is with his child, it's like, that's his heart. They treat the child like a king or a queen, like they're the most precious thing on this earth and wouldn't allow nobody to bring harm to that child. But they baby mama is a witch. And they could care less about her. If she was on fire, they wouldn't spit on her. But, you know what I'm saying? He is doing that for TV. Oh, my God. I was saying that, too. Like, last week I said he's trying to get his 5 minutes of fame. That's what I really think. He's trying to get his 5 minutes of fame. And I think Sky, along with, you know, didn't feel him disrespecting her. She probably read right through that, too. Oh, he on here disrespecting me, cussing me out all in my face because he trying to get his 5 minutes of fame. But, yeah, so, but then on the flip side, like I said, some guys could be really mean to their baby mamas and be, like, super, super nice and sweet and tender and fatherly to their kids. But on the flip side, you might be thinking as a parent, like, this dude don't respect me. He cussing me out. He called me names. How could he love his children so much, but disrespect their mama so much? You know what I'm saying? So I see why Sky didn't do it. But then again, you know, if she thinks that something's going to happen to them kids, I think she should, you know, maybe ask the children or talk to the children, see what they think, see how they feel, instead of just, I'm not giving you his contact information. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just how I feel. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. What else? Oh, Bae's mama. I love me some Bae. Y'all see my thumbnail? My thumbnail said, Bae, Mama Bae, stick to your day job. I don't know why Mama Bae thinks that she qualifies to be an apprentice in the shop. Like, Sky and Bae gave Mama Bae, like, maybe a 5-minute training session. And she still can't answer the phone properly. When people come in the shop, she don't know what they saying. They don't know what she's saying. I mean, she's from a different country. She speaks no English. And she has a, very strong accent. I think Bae's mom. Where is she from? Japan? No, Tokyo? Or was it Japan? I think it was Japan. I think they're from Japan. But she was up there talking about, okay, like, for example, when she got the mail, okay, she's supposed to work at the front desk. She's supposed to answer the phone. She's supposed to meet and greet people. She was doing okay till up to the point where the carrier, and do y'all think, by the way, when the delivery man or the carrier, when he brought the envelope in and gave it to Mama Bae, did y'all think that was the attorney papers from Alex's attorney? Like, when Mama Bae was trying to read the envelope, it said something about something law firm. I really think that might be the envelope that Mama Bae put in her purse instead of taking it and putting it in in Caesar's office or putting it in Caesar's mailbox. She was like, I don't know what this is. She folded it up, stuffed it down in her purse. I'm like, oh my God. I hope she gives Caesar that envelope, because if that is for court or anything and he don't get that envelope and he misses court, and who knows what it's for, because C's been in trouble with the law before for several things, including child support and other things. So who knows what that law firm paperwork is in that envelope. But that was funny. She talking about, I think, since this job is not that hard and it's easier than I thought, I think I should ask C's if I can be an apprentice. And I'm like, Mama Bae, stick to your day job, whatever that is. I don't even think Mama Bae has a job. And then on top of that, y'all, Mama Bae working at the shop. Is that legal? Y'all know she's from another country, right? And I ain't trying to get Mama Bae in trouble. I love me some Mama Bae. But I'm like, does she have like a work visa? They got her around there working at the shop, and she talking about being an apprentice and all this. And I'm like, first of all, she don't understand English. She can't talk English. She initially came there to spend time with, her daughter, Bae, and, to meet her new grandbaby that Bae had, some time ago. So she wanted to be there for the birth, and she wanted to, be the one to babysit the baby for, like, the first, few months of his life, and, all that kind of jazz. But I wonder if she got working papers, because they got her working in that shop. And technically speaking, she's like working on the show too, because you know how they do. If you're not a main cast member on the show, you're actually like okay, for example, with the Housewives, Marlo don't have a peach. We know Marlo don't have a peach, but she's a friend of the castmates, so therefore she gets paid as being a friend of the show, like an extra. You know what I'm saying? Even though she might be on there a lot, she's still an extra. She don't have a peach, so she's not a primary cast member. Y'all know what I'm saying. But, so I wonder about that. Y'all, fill me in. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But, again, I don't want Mama Bae to get in trouble. And Caesar better be paying her really good. But, as far as Tati and Teddy, what did I say last week? Did I not say that Tati knew just how Caesar was when she first met him? You said they got little titles for everybody. Yep, just to be on TV. Of course, they got their hairdressers. They got their, makeup artists, they got their clothing designers, they got, their assistants, so all those people literally have to be paid. You know what I'm saying? All those people, if you're on the show, you have to be paid. So that's why I was like, is Mama Bae, is she, I hope she ain't, I don't want to see ISIS, no. But anyway, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Don't take me too serious. But as far as Tati, I had said last episode when Tati called Teddy flirting with that chick, the new girl. I had said Tati knew how Teddy was before she even hooked up with Teddy. But you know how some women do. Hey, Perry Tyler, what's up? We just discussing Black Ink, New York, and discussing how some women, they meet a guy, they know he ain't no good. He's a dog. He's a low-down, dirty, womanizing, cheating, lying dog. She knew how he was before they met, but like some women, what we do, holla at me, we try to change him. And I think that's what Tati was trying to do with Teddy. She was trying to change him. I mean, their relationship moved really, 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 really fast. And during the half season before the break of the season, you know, he had proposed to her in church. You know, after Bay and them decided, you know, they weren't getting married. He proposed to her. And she said yes, but they really didn't get married. You know, they really didn't get married. But he did propose to her. But you said, right, they think they can change him or that he ain't, or say that again, or that he ain't going to do the same to them. And that's what she thought. But she obviously, we in season, 7? She obviously didn't watch the prior seasons. Obviously. Because she would have known that. But you know what? A lot of these women that get on this this reality show, and start messing around with like C's and Teddy, they usually like receptionists or assistants or, you know, something like that. And I think that sometimes they just be trying to latch on to them because they are main stars and they making that money. So I don't know. I can't say for sure what interested Tati into Teddy, you know, besides maybe him being a little cute. Because I don't think he... Okay, never mind. I ain't going to judge the man. But anywho, I think she thought that she could change him. But when she saw them last week, like, the whole excuse... Like, how y'all feel about this? Alex, he had told her this episode when she had met him in the park, you know, when she was walking her dogs... And you said, yep, and girl, he ain't cute. See, I wasn't even going to say it. Teddy, if you watching, Mimi said it. Mimi said it. Hey, Tanea. He tried to use the excuse. Like, he told her, okay, remember last week when she confronted him and told him she thinks him and C's need to apologize for jumping Alex. And he was looking at her like she had a booger on her forehead. Like, what you mean we need to apologize? Ain't you my girlfriend? You supposed to have my back? You supposed to be on my side? You sound like the enemy. And I'm looking at him. I'm looking at all this play out. And I'm like, Tati, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. He was like, you know what? If you ain't on my side, I don't know how we gonna work out. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then he turns right around at the calendar photo shoot party that Walt did to raise money so he can get out the bricks, out the projects. He gonna start flirting with the chick that Tati just hired. And he got busted. And then try to play it off like they weren't flirting and all that. Them two was flirting they bust off. And like I said, she up there flirting with him. And his girlfriend is the one who got you a job at the shop. And 5 minutes later, y'all already flirting. I was like, if she ain't know, you know. But anyway. So this episode, when they meet up at the park and she's walking her dogs, he's like, you know, the reason why I haven't really been wanting to talk to you because I felt like you weren't on my side and blah, 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 blah. And she said, so is that why you were flirting with Crystal? Is that why? Because you were upset with me? So you thought you would go behind my back and start, you know, trying to hit on some other girl? And he said he was hurt. Now, Tati, if you watching, that's a bad sign. Because your man cannot go around flirting with, just flirting on the whim every time y'all have a disagreement. That eventually is going to lead to cheating. Cheating. And then y'all saw when they was trying to teach Bay how to drive. Yes, that's some BS. That's some BS. He got caught. And he gonna say he was upset because she wasn't on his side. And you my girl. And whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. But you saw when seasonal, when they was trying to teach Bay how to drive, when she almost killed them in the intersection, him and Miss Kitty was trying to teach Bay how to drive. And while they were doing that, and C's told her to pull over after she almost wrecked his car, they look over, and who do they see walking down the street? Teddy was meeting up with Crystal. They hugging on each other and looking real cozy like they on a date. Did y'all see that? You didn't see that? Mimi. It was literally right after. Did you see when Bay swerved and she almost ran into that truck that was turning, and Seasoning was like, ah! And they screamed. Like right after that, he said, no, pull this ride over. And when they pulled over, that's when they saw Teddy and Crystal, and they was meeting up for dinner and walking, was hugging and stuff, and then they walked into a restaurant. Now, Miss Kitty and Bay didn't, right away get that information to Tati. They didn't give it to her. But a few days later, Tati had met up with them, and she was explaining to them, why her and Teddy had been beefing, because they like, what's up with y'all? What's going on? And yeah, you didn't see none of that? Yep, it was on there. But it was like a real quick scene. Because you saw them say, is that Teddy? Is that Crystal? It was like a real quick scene, and then they went to something else. But thank you. Sometimes they be doing that. I know they do. They be doing that. But what got me was how they didn't tell Tati about, seeing him and Crystal. And why do y'all think they didn't tell him? Tell Crystal. When they met up, they claim, it could be just an innocent meeting. It could be nothing serious. And, we felt like if we told you and it wasn't something serious, then you would get into it with Teddy. Teddy would get into it with us. And, you know how it goes sometimes when you tell your homegirl about they man, and then the next minute they arguing, then they make up, then they man so pissed off about it, he try to distract y'all relationship from each other and y'all fall out. Y'all know how it go. Because they got loyalty to Teddy, and that's probably what it is too. Exactly, because, when they didn't, remember last episode when they asked Donna to meet them for lunch or dinner, drinks, whatever it was. And when Donna got there, not even 2 minutes after they sat down, they was like, so, a brick was thrown through black ink, and, everybody think your man Alex did it, and, did he? And Babe was like, what? I've been rolling with y'all for years. Y'all didn't come check on me not once. Y'all didn't check on Alex. Y'all didn't call me, say, did we find another job? Do we need anything? Do we need, help with gas, food, lights, whatever? References, to get another job? Donna read right through that. You said you saw that? You said, like, I don't care. I want to know everything that goes. Right! But they told her, they sat down and they told her, and you saw what happened. She got up. She immediately got up because, they were in the hotel. And that was like after Caesar, Caesar had got sick and the ambulance came and all that. And I guess we're going to see what really happened with Caesar on next episode. But as far as them, after that event where Caesar got sick, she woke Teddy up when he was asleep and started going off and cussing at him and yelling at him and asking him, did he screw that girl? You said you haven't watched Black Ink in a minute. Oh man, they've been clowning on Black Ink. They've been clowning Chris. Let me just say that. But that ain't nothing new, is it? That ain't nothing new with Black Ink New York at all. You said ain't nobody really checked them except Don. Thank you. Donna is the only one that checked them. I mean, besides Donna checking them, Tati, I said last episode, I gotta give it up for Tati because she was the only one who checked Teddy. And that was his girlfriend. Nobody else at the event, at Bae's and them, wedding rehearsal, nobody at all checked Teddy or checked Caesar. Why? Because they probably trying to keep their job. That's why. Tati, she didn't care. She didn't care. And for him to use that excuse, because she was sweating him, telling him he was wrong, he needs to apologize, and that's why he started flirting around with Crystal, that's a bunch of, like you said, BS. A bunch of BS. You said, is it starting to be all or fake or what? Chat. I don't know. Chris, I don't know. Well, you saw, okay, let me tell you something, though. That part when Alex got beat up, when he got jumped by Teddy and Caesar, that wasn't fake. That was not fake. And I know you said you haven't watched it in a while, but if you have, like, on demand, something like that, where you can go back and watch the episodes, you might want to check out that, or you can Google it, look on YouTube. I'm sure somebody has the video posted when Alex got jumped by Caesar and Teddy. Hey Darrell, thanks for joining me on IG. Yes, I'm on IG and YouTube, you guys, tonight. But we just discussing Black Ink New York with Caesar and all them. But yeah, so after she woke up Teddy, first of all, what the? No, Teddy didn't have on a Teddy. And not that type of Teddy, for y'all who did not watch, not the lingerie type of Teddy. He had on a teddy bear pajamas with the foots. With the foots. The pull-up pajamas, it had the head with the ears and the nose and the eyes, and he looked like a big old koala bear. I'm like, what the hell this big old whole grown man got on? What do he got on? I mean, he looked ridiculous when he was trying to snatch the covers back on him because she wanted to talk to him about, that girl Crystal, Mimi, and Dante. I'm telling you, I was rolling. I was like, what the heck? He looked like a koala bear because the thing was like gray or something. And I was like, come on now. Teddy, you all of what? 27, 28, 29, 30, and wearing a teddy bear. That killed me. That almost put me out. But Tati was going off. I was like, dang, is Tati a sister? Because she was checking him and reading him like she was a sister. I'm like, you can tell Tati from the hood. Tati... See, at first I thought Tati was being like, okay, I appreciate the fact that she stood her ground and told Teddy what's up about, what they did to Alex. But then he kind of got over on her and was like, you know what, we can't be together if you can't be on my side. And if you don't agree with me and what I did, then we can't be together. And, he kind of got through to her. And that's why when she sat down and met up with the ladies, she was telling them, I feel really bad for what I did to him, until they told her that they saw her man with Crystal and what looked like a cozy little date. So, do y'all think it was a real date for those of y'all who watched? Do y'all think it was really a date, or do y'all think it was something innocent that Tati shouldn't be upset about? I guess we shall see. But in the meantime, Tati had approached Teddy and, made him get out of bed and talk to her. And then he told her again. He was using that reverse psychology, trying to make her feel like everything was her fault. I love you. I can't do enough. Why can't you see everything I try to do for you, and da 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 da. But why you out with a chick that you was just caught flirting with, that you said you was only flirting with because you was upset because you thought Tati didn't have your back? Make it make sense, Teddy. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I think they might have been up to something. I don't know. Now, if it's one of those things where he's talking to this chick about their relationship, like he said, you said Tanya should be in black ink. Who should I be? The receptionist? Because you don't want to trust me tatting you up. For real. Shoot, Bay Mama talking about she wants to be an apprentice. She want to be Caesar's apprentice. Mama Bay's mom, who don't speak a lick of English, she wants to be the apprentice. Now, Mama Bay, who don't speak a lick of English and don't understand English, period, she probably do better tattooing than I would. She might spell it wrong. It might look nice. You might ask for your girl's name on there, and she might put a dude's name on there. But she she might get it. But no, I don't want a tattoo. I don't want all that. No. I don't even have any tattoos because I'm scared to get tatted up. The pain, I don't want no pain. I don't want no pain. And they talk about, well, you should have you a drink to calm you down ahead or something. A drink, maybe a bottle, so I just pass out and then wake up and be like, oh, you know how they do on Black Ink? Oh my gosh, it's great. It's oh my gosh. But no, I'm not. No, I have to be the receptionist, so the bookkeeper. Let me take care of the money. Let me make sure all the bills is paid. I can do that. I make sure everybody get a raise after me. But you said no, them folks gonna beat her up. Oh my god. But yeah, I thought that was crazy. But Tati, she's beginning to see the light, y'all. She is beginning to see the light. So I don't know what's going to happen. But he was sure trying to make her feel guilty and insecure. And, with his little teddy bear onesie on with the foots. I was like, oh my God, Teddy. He had on a teddy, like your name is Teddy, and he had on a teddy bear onesie pajama set. I'm sorry, y'all, but I was hollering. But Teddy, he's full of it. He is full of it. I'm like, and then Tati, she was up there having a temper tantrum, beating on the bed because he kept trying to go to sleep. She was like, you are not going to sleep as long as I'm here. Then he got up and basically told her, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this anymore. He used that reverse psychology on there. Make sure she was going out. Make her feel like she was going out of her mind. And she's not. She's right. Tati is absolutely right. And Teddy is wrong. And if he would have explained to her, like, how you going... Okay, ladies. That's like you started a new job. After you've been there for a long time, somebody starts there. Some guy, he's kind of cute, kind of handsome, And you and your man having problems. You don't know this other dude from Adam, but you ask, can y'all go out to dinner so you can discuss your relationship problems with somebody you don't know from Adam. So I don't buy that at all. He was telling Tati they was discussing her. Like, you done met her all of 3 times. And 2 of them times you was looking at her butt and her breasts. You said her DT or someone said Chicago's gonna sue Jesse Smollett. You know what, Chris? I've been keeping my eye on that, and I had said the other day that I'll probably do another live on that soon. But yes, we have been keeping our eye on that, and I've been watching the news. I've been watching the morning shows, the talk shows, listening to the radio shows on Sirius, and the police and the mayors and everybody is just they don't understand. They just don't understand. Like as us. And even they said on the talk shows, on the morning talk shows, you know, the advisors and, you know, lawyers and stuff like that, they were saying things like this don't hardly ever happen, where you get indicted on so many counts, federal charges, federal indictments, and you get charged for 16 counts, and you just got to do community service. They said he was stuffing envelopes. That's what I heard, that he was stuffing envelopes, and he forfeited his bail money. And that's it? Like, that's all you got to do? Come on now. The judicial system. Justice at its finest. And like I keep saying, I don't want nobody to think that I want this man to go to jail forever, because I love me some Jussie. And if he's not on Empire anymore, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to survive. No. But he is, like, you know, really important, you know, figure on Empire. Like, really important. Like, his voice alone, you know, on the show. But, and then his character, like, we didn't got so used to his character. Like, even if they were to try to replace him, like, you know, sometimes they'll kill off a character, and before you know it, somebody else, there's a new Jamal, you know, on the show. And they try to make sure he looks pretty close and similar, like they did on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When they replaced Aunt Viv. How many of y'all realize they replaced Aunt Viv? It took me about 3-4 episodes. I was like, hold up. Did Miss Viv used to be a little dark? But yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to try to replace him on the episode, or if they just going to totally delete his character, or, I mean, I don't know. You said, I think community service or something would fight. Please, they said community service, and he up there stuffing envelopes. And like I said, it probably was in some electoral campaign or something like that, where he was stuffing envelopes. I mean, stuffing envelopes. But anywho, people think he deserves some type of punishment, but he got a slap on his wrist. And the only reason why a lot of us are, like, just not understanding is because he's a celebrity. And we think that is much more involved in this. Like, they were saying that, you know, potentially if he were to go to court and everything, that a lot of things would come to light as far as a lot of people behind the scenes. And they think that people didn't want that to happen. Like, there's more people involved. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess if he would have got sentenced, maybe he would have gave out more information. I don't know. You said you think community service or something would fit. Yeah. He was legendary. I mean, really, though, he was legendary. I mean, that man can sing his butt off. He can sing his butt off. Hell. I know a lot of gay men be just drooling over his butt every week. Every Wednesday. Sure. Like, Jussie, why you just lying, Jussie? You say he's trying to show up for the African American. Because stuff like this happens every day. People getting attacked. And that's true. But like they said, he could have done it another way. He could have used his platform. Like I said, he could have started a campaign start traveling around the world, start doing, educational seminars on gay people, on, you know what I mean? Like, he could have done a lot of things. But, hey, it is what it is now. A tweet, a hashtag, a hashtag. But yeah, so I'm just waiting to see if some more information is going to come out, before I just do another live. But, but yep. So anywho, if y'all ain't got nothing else to say about Black Ink, I know I saw the previews that showed Dez finally meeting up with his son. Meeting up with his father. I guess Sky finally gave Dez's father his contact information, so we're going to see that next week. Y'all saw Donna in the preview. She had went to see Puma. Remember Puma? One of Caesar's used to be ex-friends and also ex-employees. She went to see Puma. I don't know if it was to get advice on her situation with her and Alex and Caesar, or join forces with him. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. You said your spelling, you got to be she. He did something stupid though. Yeah. Exactly. But that's all I got on Black Ink, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all tune in tomorrow too, because actually I had told somebody that I was going to do a review on the Have and the Have-Nots today. No, I'm lying. On Love and Hip Hop Atlanta today. But I don't know. For some reason it didn't record. And I was like, you know what? Instead of going back and try to, edit my recorder and get the show on there and whoop-de-whoop-whoop, I was like, well, Black Ink recorded. So I think my sons, because they've been watching basketball, a lot of basketball, because with spring in the games and all that kind of stuff, they've been watching the college basketball games. So I think what they did was they stopped one of my recordings because it was recorded for like 2 minutes and then it cut off. So that's what they did. You said, keep it up. You definitely try to tune in. Hope you have a safe night. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm about to get my butt in the bed. I got to get up early in the morning. And then this weekend, I'm going to go see Us, the movie Us, that everybody has been talking about. That stars that lady who was in Wakanda. So I'm going to see that show. I heard it's really good. I heard that movie was really good. So y'all, if y'all have already seen Us, I'm going to do a review on it. As soon as I go see that movie this weekend, I'll probably do a review on it maybe Monday. I will post the notification so y'all will know exactly. But for y'all who haven't seen Us yet, the movie Us, make sure y'all go see it. Support the black movies. When we get some good ones out there, it's good to support them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the review, it'll be me and Samantha, my sister from another mister. Hey, Roxanne. Oh, you said you love my cakes. Oh, you went to my Facebook page. You checked out some of my cakes, some of my desserts. Yeah, that's my passion. That's my passion. I love being a custom cake decorator. I love it, love it, love it, love it. That's just my passion. That's what I like to do. I like to bless people with something sweet in their life. I'm like, yes. Right now, I just do it for fun. That's why I give out a whole bunch of cakes. I'll be baking cakes for nursing homes and for churches and funerals and, friends and family and, stuff like that. I just, and I want to maybe one day go that route But, that takes a lot. It takes a lot. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, and every time I make something, I post it, on my little Facebook page and stuff. But yeah, so thank you. I appreciate that. You said your son used to have a bakery. You can do it. Ah, you so motivational. But I hear that all the time. I really, really do. I hear that all the time. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I know it can be done. I just have to find like last year, I was trying to. I actually went out, and people were trying to help me find locations, and it was like everything that we looked at. I mean, it was either too much work involved to bring it up to, what we needed to be, or it was too big, or it was too small, or it wasn't right in the right part of town. So, and then I have some lawyer friends. I have a friend from high school who was actually on the same, we're on the same committee for our high school reunion. So him and his wife are attorneys. I mean, not attorneys, but, I said lawyers. They're realtors. It's a husband-wife realtor. So, they help me out too sometimes looking for places, but I just haven't found, something that I can really say, that's it. That's the spot. That's the spot. So in the meantime, I just, do it for fun, and I just be practicing. And I've been doing this for some time, and I just keep getting better and better and better. And one day, God willing, if it's meant to be, it'll be. It'll be. But yeah, and then I really like making little kitty cakes, like for my little cousins and my niece and nephews. And they be like, Auntie Tanya, could you make me a birthday cake? Of course. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Mwah. But I truly do. I truly do appreciate that. And I do have a lot of people, cheering me on and stuff. And people, just always out of the blue, somebody called me and say, hey, Tanya, check this out. And I'll be like, oh, okay. And sometimes I just be like, nope, that's not it. But when you know. Like when you buy a car, when you buy a house, when you anything big like that, you just know when you see it, you know that it's for you. And sometimes you just have to pray about it, and you have to let God lead your footsteps, because one thing I don't want to do is jump into something head first without really considering everything involved. And taking my time to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But thank you. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for checking out my page. Others, if you want to check out my page too on Facebook, it's Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice on Facebook. And I basically do custom design cakes and cupcakes and party treats. Everything from wedding cakes on down. So check that out. And also I have a YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that if you like. It's called Tanya's Delights Slice by Slice, the same name as my Facebook page. And on that channel, I decorate cakes. Well, I make the cakes first, and then I decorate them, because from the time you start baking to the time you end up decorating, that could be hours. So I bake the cakes first, or cupcakes, or whatever I'm doing, and then I decorate them live while I'm chit-chatting and talking to you guys about whatever topic we want to discuss. So check out that channel, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you. I appreciate it. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed the live tonight. And for those of y'all who came in late, please feel free to go all the way to the beginning and, rewatch the live. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. Please. No thumbs down. All thumbs up. No thumbs down. All thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And in the meantime and in between time, as usual, Primetime Squad, until we see each other again, stay safe, be blessed, And I'm out. Deuces. Good night.